Environmental crime is the third largest organized crime worldwide. It costs hundreds of billions of euros every year, and we wonder who will foot the bill. The European Union recently adopted a new directive on environmental crime. It extends the list of criminal offences and aims to step up the fight against criminals. Today we're in Slovakia and we're going to show you an example. Here we go. Here's an environmental crime scene. An hour's drive from Bratislava, this landfill with a rather suggestive name has caused a stir in the country.
So this is what we call the Wolf Mountain?
Yes. This is the area of landfill. Everything was legal until the perpetrator started to do the illegal activity.
This activity was the burial of hazardous waste, which the company was paid a lot of money to treat. What remains today are craters filled with refinery residues.
The intention was to give it here, wait for a few weeks, and then cover by other inert waste, as you can see here. So no chance for us to find this place again.
But that wasn't counting a police operation in 2015. Analysis showed that the entire landfill was already contaminated. These violations of the European Waste Framework Directive meant that the site should have been closed. The European Commission launched an infringement procedure against Slovakia.
How much will it cost to clean up all this?
We are speaking about tens of millions of euros. All illegal hazardous waste will have to be removed and all this landfill will be closed. So it's a good end of the story.
And good for the animals as well. Good for the deers.
This case would not have been solved without the involvement of civil society. The neighbouring town was worried about leaks into the nature. Bratislav Strekanski took risks to provide the police with evidence.
Nice to meet you, I'm Cyril.
Príklad, vozidlo, ktoré patrilo spoločnosti, ktorá sa zaoberá nebezpečným odpadom. Kontajnery sa vyložili na komunálnom odpade.
Why were you doing this inside you? What was pushing you?
Skladka sa uzatvorí. Len to trvá už. Podarilo sa.
The case has taken on a national dimension, thanks in part to Greenpeace. As early as 2015, the Slovak branch of the NGO warned of the presence of pollutants in the soil and water and filed a complaint with the public prosecutor.
There is a huge power in the society, not only bringing attention to environmental crimes, but also holding those responsible and ensuring that they are held accountable. We try to make sure that the price for the pollution and for the impacts doesn't fall on people's shoulders.
It's the polluter pays principle. But how do you apply it when the perpetrators use complex schemes and then disappear?
Yes, it's our...
This is the difficult task of the environmental police. Here we meet Lieutenant Colonel Koperek.
Here you can see some evidence.
He is a member of Envy CrimeNet, a network of police and prosecutors who wants to harmonize the fight against those who destroy nature.
First meeting. We always say that law without law enforcement is only recommendation. Our perpetrators, they are in many cases CEO of legal companies and so on. They believe or think that they will not be detected. When we will work together at the level of European Union and we all will be specialized, the motivation will decrease significantly and also the impact of the environment will decrease.
This is one of the aims of the new Environmental Crime Directive. It also extends the list of acts that constitute a criminal offence from 9 to 20, including illegal timber trade. We're off to Romania, home to 2/3 of the continent's primary forests. Here, they are a matter of national security. Millions of cubic meters of wood disappear illegally every year, and technology is sometimes called in to help. Artificial intelligence systems coupled with satellite imagery allow us to monitor the decline of primary forests.
In 2016, it automatically scans the forest and it picks up disturbances. Obviously, you don't know for sure that it's human. It could be a natural event, but it will for sure give you an alert that the forest has been disturbed there. For our study, we realized that in a short period of time, in the last 3 years, there's been something like almost 5,000 hectares of primary forest have been degraded just in Făgăraș Mountains alone.
Protecting primary forests is one of the objectives of the European Forest Strategy. Gabriel Porn is an activist who hunts down irregularities in the forestry industry. These cuts happen in a Natura 2000 area. The law requires an impact study to be carried out, but he says it was not done properly.
The problem is that they have do paper forgery, and they have put in the papers that the forest is 120 years old, which is the harvesting age legally, just to justify this road to come and cut it. The problem, studies are made by the same people who manage, cut and sell the forest.
Under pressure from civil society, Romania has just adopted a new forestry code that involves everyone in timber traceability. All forestry operations must be registered on a national database. An official app enables everyone to check the legality of shipments.
Tu as toutes les dates. Ça, c'était à 17h13 il y a 3 jours. Il y a même donc les photos. Et si on les compare avec la photo que j'ai prise, bah, c'est la même chose. Ça marche. Bienvenue à Bucarest. C'est énorme. Ça en jette. On a rendez-vous juste ici, avec le pouvoir judiciaire. Hello.
Welcome to our home.
Thank you
to our
very
office. Europe.
Prosecutor Mihaila is in charge of the Environmental Crimes Bureau. He too uses this system.
We can gather evidence to link with other things where are important in our investigation.
And then we'll set you...
Except that he has access to the entire database to conduct his investigations, and there are sometimes irregularities.
Sometimes it's tendency to put less in the system to have more on the field, like a backup to steal it.
But out of 40,000 forestry cases, too few resulted in sanctions last year. His bureau is working to boost the court's efficiency.
We can deliver methodology, guidance, the part with the people that are informed from the foresters, the companies that are logging the forest, the thefts or some kind of illegal offenses. Our colleagues must go to this guidance. So it's a source of inspiration. So no longer should be prosecutor that can say, I didn't know what to do.
The mechanisms are getting in place, and we all have a role to play. That's all for this time. See you soon.